Born in 1952 and raised in Newton, Massachusetts, Taymor quickly developed a passion for the dramatic arts because of their incredible power to inspire and influence. Disciplining her studies to focus on applying abstract techniques, she engaged in mastering the Indonesian art of shadow puppetry and dance drama, while also obtaining a degree in folklore and mythology. Taymor's outstanding ability to avoid conformity through utilizing different, unconventional dramatic techniques in order to create entertaining films that are symbolic of her capacity to effectively blend strong metaphoric ideas in conjunction with realism are exceptionally poignant in two of her most famous projects, Across the Universe and Titus. Since Taymor understands detail can be distracting from the heart of the image, simple symbolic gestures are implemented to add an artistic element to the very real issues occurring on screen. During the energetic and vibrant number for Beatles' song I've Just Seen a Face, visuals act as a commentator to the lyrics because Jude falls down the bowling alley while he is singing. This clearly establishes Taymor's direction to illustrate subtext in a heightened and exciting manner, his emerging feelings for Lucy. The application of this symbolic techniques presents viewers with an opportunity to really engage in the cheeky nature of the sequence, while also encouraging them to empathise with the desire and lustful romantic feelings everyone has been able to relate to at some stage in their life. In stark contrast to this, sexuality is depicted much more manipulatively, viciously and harshly throughout Titus. One scene that is most exemplary of this is where the protagonist's daughter Lavinia is brutally raped and tortured. Although the audience does not actually witness the rape, it is cleverly implied through extreme violence, which a range of medium long shots, medium close-ups and extreme close-ups help to convey. This is especially evident when Demetrius suggestively but unwillingly licks and sucks Lavinia's fingers, stimulating a sense of eeriness while also engaging the viewer's ability to recognise something chilling is about to occur, thus creating a somewhat spine-tingling sensation because we are sympathising with her character. This scene is followed by another bold, unforgiving visual statement which acts as a portrait to Lavinia's fragile mind and body. Taymor enacts the power of imagery here to her advantage. Set amongst a stagnant pool of polluted water, plagued by drought that we can imagine would be similar to the emptiness felt by the abused. However, it is the eye-catching, snapped and brittle tree branches that now substitute her arms that trigger the most appeal. The power of this metaphor implies she feels just as broken and dirty as the nature that tragically splintered her dignity. Hence, Taymor's ability to complement reality with symbolism effectively allows the audience to connect with the issues being explored on a deeper level. Costumes also assist in adding a heightened sense of realism in both of Taymor's films. In Across the Universe, this effect was often subtle because the themes and time period had already established a very distinctive dress code, as it was set in the rebellious hysteria of the 1960s. The female characters mainly dressed in bright, bold colours, sometimes floral, rainbow swirls and tie-dye garments in order to make their association with the emerging hippie culture apparent. However, in comparison to this, the male characters adopted darker, more placid colours and tight jeans to counteract this movement with grunge and rock and roll. Taymor's puppetry roots became evident during protesting scenes to advocate for underprivileged figures in the community, giving them bigger visual authority. This technique is also adapted in Titus to reveal the development of characterization in terms of the progression of the protagonist's failing mental health. Taymor exemplifies this very realistic statement of psychological impairment through his clothing. To begin with, he is dressed in traditional, almost barbaric fantasy armour. However, as he sustains increased emotional distress and suffering, his tough exterior is replaced with basic attire such as a bathrobe to highlight his vulnerability and troubled state. Thus, Taymor's intelligent and informed directorial concepts are represented realistically with powerful creative flair to permit the audience to connect on a deeper level with the characters' personas and transitions through her films. Many global directors are recognised for their great achievements in film, but it is Taymor's wonderful belief that if you don't challenge yourself and risk failing, which allows her to surpass greatness with an unseen brilliance and fantastic flair for innovation. It is this attitude that has endowed Taymor with enough praise to leave an individual stamp on the industry, separating her from other dramatic practitioners as she uses her craft to magically engage people's senses with creative dramatic techniques so audiences can be amazed by art while simultaneously feeling connected to the story being told.